Clara Bennett lived in a small cottage by the sea. It was a quiet life, a far cry from her past. Each morning she woke to the sound of waves crashing against the shore. The salty air filled her senses, a reminder of time's relentless passage. She grew a pot of Earl Grey, her movements slow and deliberate. Her reflection in the kitchen window, framed by wisps of silver hair, held a quiet sadness. Clara often found herself lost in memories. They flickered like old film reels, filled with bright lights and passionate whispers. A life lived on stage, under the scrutiny of 1,000 eyes. She had known fame, love, and crushing heartbreak. Now, her days were filled with the simple rhythm of the sea, a constant reminder of life's ebb and flow. She had learned to find solace in solitude, in the gentle embrace of the ocean breeze. Self to hope for a second chance. The 1980s, a time of shoulder pads and disco balls, of ambition and fleeting fame. Clara, a young and vibrant actress, had taken the London theater scene by storm. Her talent was undeniable, her beauty captivating. And then there was Daniel, the playwright with eyes that burned with passion and words that ignited the soul. Their love story had been the stuff of legends, a whirlwind of stolen kisses and whispered promises. But fame, like a fickle lover, had a way of demanding more than it gave. The constant scrutiny, the pressure to maintain a perfect facade took its toll. Clara, overwhelmed and exhausted, sought solace in fleeting distractions. The bright lights of the city began to feel like a cage, suffocating her spirit. Then came the heartbreak, the shattering blow that sent her reeling, seeking refuge in the quiet embrace of the sea. The Seaside Theater was a charming, intimate space. Clara, her heart pounding in her chest, stood backstage, the scent of old wood and grease paint strangely familiar. Through the curtain, she could hear the murmur of the audience, their anticipation palpable. And then she saw him. Daniel stood on the stage, his hair now streaked with silver, his eyes still holding that familiar intensity. Their eyes met, and for a moment, time seemed to stand still. The years melted away, and they were young again, filled with dreams and the intoxicating rush of first love. A warm smile spread across Daniel's face. He approached her, his hand reaching out to clasp hers. "Clara," he said, his voice a low rumble filled with emotion. "It's good to see you again." His touch sent a shiver down her spine, a spark igniting after years of dormancy. Rehearsals were filled with a mixture of nervous energy and a surprising sense of familiarity. As Clara immersed herself in Daniel's words, she felt a long-dormant passion reawaken within her. The lines resonated with her own experiences, echoing the joys and sorrows of a life lived. Daniel's direction was gentle yet demanding. He pushed her to explore the depths of her character's emotions, to tap into the wellspring of experiences she had kept hidden for so long. As they worked, a new kind of intimacy blossomed between them, born of shared history and a deep understanding of each other's souls. Clara found herself looking forward to their rehearsals, to the stolen glances and shared laughter. Daniel's presence filled the void she hadn't realized had existed in her life. He was a reminder of a time when her heart had soared, when she had dared to dream. The night of the final performance arrived, charged with a mixture of excitement and bittersweet anticipation. The theater buzzed with hushed whispers and the rustle of programs. Clara, dressed in a simple yet elegant gown, stood in the wings, her heart pounding in her chest. The play was a poignant exploration of love, loss, and the enduring power of memory. As Clara delivered her lines, her voice resonated with raw emotion, captivating the audience. She poured her heart and soul into each word, bearing her vulnerabilities with a rawness that left the audience breathless. During the final monologue, a hush fell over the theater. Clara, bathed in a single spotlight, spoke of regrets, of roads not taken, and the enduring hope of second chances. Her words seemed to hang in the air, a testament to the enduring power of love, even in the face of loss and the passage of time. As the curtain fell, the silence held a palpable tension before erupting into thunderous applause. Later that night, as the moon cast its silvery glow on the sea, Clara and Daniel walked along the shore. The air was cool and crisp, the only sound the gentle lapping of waves against the sand. They strolled in comfortable silence, their hands brushing occasionally, sending sparks of warmth through their bodies. "You were magnificent tonight, Clara," Daniel finally said, his voice filled with admiration. "Your performance. It was as if you poured your soul into every word." Clara smiled, a genuine smile that reached her eyes. "Thank you, Daniel. Your words, they gave me a voice again." They stopped walking, facing each other, the vast expanse of the ocean stretching before them. The silence stretched between them, filled with unspoken emotions, with the weight of shared history and the possibility of a future yet to be written. The next morning, Clara awoke with a renewed sense of purpose. She stepped out into her garden, the salty air invigorating her. The garden, once neglected, was now her sanctuary, a testament to her love of life and its simple pleasures. She knelt down, her fingers gently pressing a small flower into the soft earth. It was a single, delicate bloom, its petals unfurling towards the sun, a symbol of new beginnings, of the enduring beauty of love, even in the twilight years. As she tended to her garden, Clara couldn't help but smile. Life, it seemed, had a way of surprising you, of offering second chances when you least expected them. And Clara, her heart filled with a newfound hope, was ready to embrace it all.